Afternoon, everybody. It's Comic Crack here, not on a live stream, but an actual video. Holy shit. Had to look at this book. Got it from one of the local Winnipeg comic dealers. Last year, I had picked up a short box filled with underground comics. This is the same guy that I picked this up, and a couple of other things as well. Some issues of VUZZ, Scott Russo's VUZZ from Fantagraphics. Philippe Druillet, this is the French edition of VUZZ or VUZZ. I'm not sure which printing this is. It's a little confusing. It says Collection Phoenix inside or on the top there, but then inside we have Dargaud Editions 1974, and there's a sticker here that's been put over top of some text, and we can see there Collection Phoenix again. So I'm not sure what that means, if this is a second print and they've done kind of what the underground comics used to do, which is just slap stickers over stuff instead of reprinting once they kind of like got it, instead of reprinting stuff, or just reprinting and not changing the plates or anything. There's the back cover there. It's about the same size as the Titan editions, and it's one of those books that I missed out on when those were coming out. I just don't think my shops ended up getting them in. I'm pretty sure this was reprinted. Someone will tell me if I'm wrong about that. It's got some stickers on the front. I don't want to take a chance peeling these suckers off. It looks like especially this one has been there forever, so I may just leave them on there. So the first thing is it's just a white book, no graphics or anything on the spine here. It's stunning. I really dig Druillet quite a bit. The stuff that I'm used to seeing from him is pretty dense. So it's really nice to see kind of these more stripped down, almost like comic strips. I don't know if you can tell. Let's see if I can do this and try to get the focus working there. There we go. That's a little better. Hey, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but for the strips themselves, or for the art itself, it's blue. It looks like blue ink. But on this one in particular, it looks like the lettering at the top has been done in black ink. And that's one of the many highlights out of this book. Let me lock that focus there. One of the many highlights out of this book is, as you go through it, the lettering for each of the individual pieces kind of gets more and more abstract as you go on, really kind of leaning into a graffiti, almost graffiti type style with that lettering. It's incredible stuff. Having a look at the other Titan books and the other Druillet stuff compared to this, just the density of that other stuff, and he doesn't really need panel borders for some of that other work as well. So it's really nice to see him flexing a bit of a different muscle, even though it's very clearly Druillet. There's no confusing him for anybody else. He's got a very particular look to his faces and his characters. But this is really something. I'd love to see the Titan version as well, to see how they handled this and how they reprinted. Yeah, here in person, it's really, really blue. It looks like it is on camera too, but it doesn't quite look like it does here. I imagine these were also put in heavy metal. I don't remember them off the top of my head. I'm going to have to go back and revisit some of my early heavy metal magazines just to see and do a comparison with what they were like in there. I imagine they were just black and white, but because it has this blue, it really gives it another nice feel. Mostly wordless comics here. There is some pieces with some dialogue. I used Google Lens to try to decipher what the hell was going on, and honestly, I'm not sure if it's my version or what, but it came up as a lot of gibberish. Now, I realize that there is some stuff here that's gibberish, even in French, I get it. But where there was kind of passages where it looked like it was more dialogue and an idea, even that was coming up really, really nonsensical. So I don't think it matters, though. Let's be honest. So the basic idea is a lone kind of wanderer going town to town, getting into all sorts of trouble and debauchery, killing people, fucking women, getting his dick sucked by wizards, killing people, all sorts of stuff. So pretty basic stories. I doubt the text is going to reveal something that really blows me away. But again, like a lot of this imagery, really beautiful stuff, man. Fantastic book. Druillet is an absolute legend. Can't possibly get enough of his work. Really glad to have found this. The guy who sold it to me, shout out to Dean. He said something to the effect of, I see this kind of stuff and I just don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. And I said, that's magic to my ears. He's like, yeah, and you were the first. As soon as I thought that, I thought Terrence will love this stuff. So I'm glad that I'm on people's radars for work like this, because you're just not finding it anywhere else. Yeah, really nice. Don't know if I passed the strip or not, but there was one where the kind of onomatopoeias, the sound effects were really good. Like, look at all of this white space. How many Druillet works have you seen with this amount of white on the page? Because it's European, we do get our obligatory boners. So there you go. We get our dancing bunny band as well, too. It's in beautiful shape. Some tearing on the front and then some tearing on the front cover of the book itself. But the spine is really tight. It's kind of opens a little more here, just past the halfway mark. But much better condition than I could have hoped for. You can see the sewn binding there as well too. Like, look at this. The VUZZ or the VUZZ really gets abstracted more and more as we go, where it's almost just a symbol. There's something, you know, Brendan Graham-ish about that kind of thing. But yeah, when I was sitting outside reading this, the blue, I don't know if I said this already. This is the second time I've filmed this. The blue had this kind of sparkle to it as well. So there was a real nice quality to when you get these really dark pieces, these dark patches. They have an extra kind of beautiful quality to them. Really nice choice. So there you go. That's it. That's VUZZ by Philippe Druillet from 1974, Dargo.